Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Spark Creativity Teacher Podcast, a podcast for English teachers in search of creative teaching strategies. Whether you're new to the show or a longtime listener, I'm so glad you're here for today's edition of Highly Recommended. On this week's mini episode, let's talk about my favorite online teacher tool, Canva. If you haven't signed up for their free educator program yet, this summer is the perfect time. You can explore all the design tools this wonderful website has to offer and be ready in the fall to start using it in class. Plus, I've got a free mini course ready to help you do it. So today, let's do a quick rundown on why I think you should. Have you been wondering how to get started with student podcasting? Would you like to get your students thriving inside this 21st century medium without feeling worried about tech issues and platform choices? I'm now opening the doors to my free summer workshop, Camp Creative. Over the course of 3 days, I'll give you everything you need to banish those fears over podcasting technology, platforms, and privacy issues, and start seeing your students thrive with creative podcasting projects instead. You'll get my favorite models and listening activities for helping students connect to podcasts before they create their own, done-for-you curriculum for launching your first project, and the easiest tools and platforms for recording and sharing student work in a safe way. Just as in Camp Creative's past, each day's training, packed with resources and tips, will arrive in your inbox, ready for you to explore when you have time. You'll find the link to sign up in the show notes over at nowsparkcreativity.com. I can't wait to work with you during this free summer session. Did you know Canva began as a program to help make yearbook advisors' lives easier? So cool, right? I learned all about it listening to the founder on NPR's podcast, How I Built This. Canva basically provides easy versions of the complex designer tools available in programs like Photoshop. Instead of spending months learning Photoshop or paying a graphic designer, people now have a huge variety of options just by clicking into Canva and designing whatever they want quickly and easily. And if you're an educator, for free. By the way, this episode is not sponsored by Canva, although I'm extremely open to a partnership Canva. My husband just used Canva to design a t-shirt for our neighborhood triathlon at the cabin this summer. I just used it to create mood boards for our new house. My son just used it to make a restaurant menu for his English class. Even my 8-year-old loves to design her own bookmarks on Canva. As an educator, you can use it to create hyperdocs, flashcards, posters, infographics, newsletters, certificates, club t-shirts, project models, project handouts, vocabulary quizzes, slide decks, and pretty much anything else you create for work. You can also gift your students comfort with the program when you guide them through using it to create research carousels, podcast covers, slide decks, infographics, press releases, review posters, and pretty much anything else they create that requires visuals. Canva's tools are really not so different from the ones you see on slides, except they're easier to use in designs once you get used to them. Will it take a few hours of practice? Sure, but it's so worth it, and it's probably easier than you think. My mini course will help set you up for success if you'd like a hand, and I'll be sure to link it in the show notes. Canva has made a huge positive difference in my life as an educator, and this week, I just want to highly recommend you let it do the same for you.